What's Jupiter responsible for? Liver, not only liver. Not only. What else? Coordination, aim. I see the aim. What's responsible for coordination? Cerebellum, the central part. I see the aim, the center of brain. This central part of brain is run by Jupiter. That's why if a person doesn't see the aim, live without the aim, the gait is disorderly. They move chaotically. Shoulders are down, trousers are loose. Slouching, head down. The gait is like they are drunk, staggering like drunk. Have you seen such people? It's Jupiter. You can easily see that they have problems with Jupiter as soon as they come in. Sometimes people sit down on a chair, but they miss the chair. Oh, sorry. They sat and don't see anything. If they are given 2 salt shakers, as in that film with Pierre Richard, they would take the open one. They are professional losers. It's when Jupiter is affected. They can't concentrate. A child comes to school and can't concentrate. They tell him 2 + 2 = 4, but he can't understand. They draw, they show, they add. He can't understand. It's Jupiter. Why Jupiter? They can't see the last aim of the goal. Moreover, while reading the task, they forget the first sentence as soon as they start reading the second one. So they cannot connect both things. It's Jupiter and Mercury. That's why success in studying depends on Jupiter and Mercury. Children given yellow sapphires, they improved in studying. That's true. When they take off sapphires, they get bad marks. When they wear them, they study better. The mood changes. If a person says, I don't know what to do, don't know who I want to become, what to do, to marry or not, get divorced or not, where to work or where not to, I don't know. What planet is it? Jupiter. Jupiter. They don't see the aim. Mars is protection. There's no aim, it's blurry. Yellow sapphire. What suffers? Coordination. Liver suffers. Why liver? How is liver connected with Jupiter? What does liver do? It gives out everything needed for digestion. When will is suppressed, liver works bad. Doctors have noticed that will is connected with liver. What else is Jupiter connected with? With mind. Schizophrenia, obsessive ideas, mental disorders like when they are afraid of the end of the world. Have you noticed that most of religious traditions have a tendency of trying to be saved all the time? They either being saved or they save. They somehow associate spiritually with salvation. Have you noticed? From Ayurveda point of view, it's a disorder. A real disorder, a mental one. Year 2012, the end of the world. Who said this? Who? Look, this was said by people who had to sell loads of sugar, matches, food, land, houses, and so on. There was such a story in 2000. There was the same story in 2000. New epoch, new millennium, so we're supposed to meet the end of the world. Then it was cancelled, delayed. Tomorrow is the end of the world. By the way, it's the end of the world, but you have to buy provision. Why? So you have to buy it if it's the end of the world. It's illogical. A person with strong Jupiter has good logic. It's impossible to deceive them. Where is it written in scriptures about the end of the world? It is written that doomsday is going to come in 50 years according to calculus of demigods. But people with weak Jupiter are being scared. They are influenced by it. For example, a medicine has to be sold to you. You're told how helminths eat your brains. There are certain companies which rant this way. They eat your brain. If there was one little bite, you'd be dead. I know one guy who works with it. He came to me with a device, measured my indexes, and said that I had a serious sepsis. Doctors laugh at it. Sepsis. A person is dying, supposed to be in reanimation. Even with light sepsis, I would be in reanimation. Nevertheless, they scare people, and those with weak Jupiter believe. Phobias are Jupiter illnesses. Michael Jackson had such an idea. He washed his hands all the time. He was afraid and wore a mask. Japanese always wear masks. They meditate. It was meditate for everyone for a trouble. Speaking about collective meditation, it works. It's very serious. The Americans constantly make films about destroying their cities, catastrophes. They call all these for their country, don't know why. The whole world watch and meditate. When is it going to happen with them? And the most interesting thing is that when the catastrophe happened in 2011, common Americans watched and did not understand. They thought a new film was being shown. Nobody took it serious. They thought it's okay, a new film. Something is blown up. So Jupiter is ideology which makes us get sick with fears. Immunity is connected with Jupiter. Why? I'll explain. What's immunity? It's mental ability of an organism to protect itself. For example, during the war, the motherland called Shostakovich's Sixth Symphony. It's Jupiter. We are right, we are to win. It's protection by Jupiter. It's when people are inspired. Anthem is connected with Jupiter. Any anthem. Faith. Those who believe in victory, like Meresev, can overcome severe hardships and stay alive. Jupiter gives the ability to survive. That's why faithful people, not crazy fanatics, but those who believe in God, really live longer, are healthier, and their psyche is much stronger. If you want to improve immunity, you have to cultivate Jupiter. Yellow sapphire makes this planet stronger, and immune system improves. Besides, the ability to think, to comprehend is connected with Jupiter. There were real cases when a person started wearing yellow sapphire and he left his sect. I knew such a guy. He was in some kind of organization, a little bit strange, and started wearing a yellow sapphire. And he left it. He was removed. Everything happened that way that he had to leave. He said, strange, I've put it on for spiritual life and they kicked me off. You've been kicked off because it's not spiritual life. It also happens often when they work in casinos or certain unclean places and put on yellow sapphires, they are also kicked off. Jupiter starts cleaning. It doesn't let you degrade. What's Jupiter in Sanskrit? Guru, a teacher. Yellow sapphire teaches you from within. You start understanding some things, and knowledge can come from outside. In my horoscope, Jupiter influences the first house. It's house of body, Jupiter. And I've noticed an interesting thing in life. Books, knowledge, information comes to me somehow. I don't look up, search, go crazy. I needed an important book. We were walking along the street and I saw a shop. It was a bookshop. We came in and faced it immediately, the one that I needed. I've noticed knowledge comes to people with strong Jupiter. Or people come to you and give you a memory stick. Just look, there's interesting information, or a book, or a printout. They bring something. Remember, if you improve Jupiter, knowledge will come to you. That's why those who want to learn wear this stone. But you don't need it in private or love affairs. You see? I explained yesterday why. It blocks all the other spheres, Venus, Mars, and so on. You'll become too clever. You won't need anything. You'll find an explanation to anything why you don't need this or that. Jupiter works this way. You should use every planet right. For example, if a woman wears Jupiter all the time, or yellow sapphire, she becomes smart, learned, she can even make a dissertation, it helps great. But at the same time, she'll become so clever that her husband gets sick. Their family may be ruined. Have you noticed that scientists aren't happy in family life? They are scientists, Jupiter. You should wear it when prescribed. For example, if you work, if you have to prove anything, explain in details. When you teach, present something, study, learn, meditate, visit church, sacred places, or fulfill any tasks. But it's better for in private life to take it off when at home. At work it's good. It gives you straight sight, understanding. I come home in the evening and want to take it off. I don't know why. Yes, it does it for you. It says don't. Is it yellow sapphire? Yes. Is it easier to think with it? Easier. So much knowledge has appeared. Knowledge. I really got so much information this year, which I need in life. That's what yellow sapphire does. Jupiter is downloaded. Knowledge is downloaded. Downloading has started. In order not to overload your brain, it's better to take it off from time to time. Because it's going to load and load, yes. You'll read, think instead of being with your wife and family. You'll go for a walk and take a book with you. Are there any consequences when I've been wearing it all day? It's about an hour or two. Then it leaves.